This video is kindly sponsored by MPB.
Hey Court, what camera are you taking today?
I'll take the 750.
Okay, cool. I shall take the 850 then. Right, well,
I'm heading this way.
I presume you're heading that way, so I'll see you later then.
Courtney Victoria, a Nikon D750, a D850, and a beautiful Welsh location.
I get asked often about my cameras, specifically my 750 and my 850. Questions such as, what's the difference between them? Which one should I buy? Which one do you prefer using? And has the 750 been retired? First of all, no, the 750 has not been retired. The 750 was the first full-frame DSLR that I ever bought, and I think I bought it in about 2017 maybe. And but yeah, I have been using an 850 a lot recently. Meanwhile, I picked up an 850 in December of last year, so I've had it just over half a year, and I've been using it a lot recently to try and figure out what the difference is between the 750 and the 850, apart from the obvious spec differences.
Now, I'm not going to go through the spec difference on the 850 because this is not a camera review, and there are hundreds of videos out there with in-depth information if you want to go check that out. But essentially what you're paying for is twice the amount of megapixels, more focus points, touchscreen capability, 4K video capability, focus stacking capability. My umbrella just washed downstream. I'm just going to see if I can pick it out of the water. Oh shit. Oh no! I might be able to grab it. I got it, I fished it out. Anyway. Paying for an 850 and having those additional features is entirely based on your wants and needs as a photographer. Maybe you print large scale, so more megapixels is handy, or maybe you need those extra focus points because you do wildlife or sports photography. As a landscape photographer who likes to take a slower approach, I like to pop my camera on a tripod. A lot of the specifications of an 850 are not necessary for me. I was taking perfectly acceptable images before I owned an 850, and I had no issues with my photographic process in using the 750. When I got the 850, I actually didn't think that I was going to use it a huge amount because I thought, what really can it give me more than the 750 already does? Because it's not going to dramatically improve my image quality in any way. You know, cameras don't necessarily take better photos. It's the photographer's input that can create amazing images.
You could own the best camera in the world and still take terrible photos. You could use the worst camera in the world and still take great photos. I could quite frankly use any camera, and my image style would not change because the creativity comes from me. The camera is a tool, but you need to be comfortable with it, and it needs to do what you need it to do.
Now, both cameras are incredible, but I have found myself picking up the 850 more recently than the 750, and it's taken me months to realise why. It's such a subtle change that it's taken me such a long time to figure out what it is. As I said earlier, the 850 does not dramatically offer better picture quality, but it does allow me to be slightly more efficient.
Sometimes my photography allows for a slower approach. I can take my time on location, I don't have to rush, my subject isn't really going anywhere. And other times the process being a bit more consistent and easier, simpler, faster is beneficial to me. I like to get things right in camera where possible, and being able to change my aspect ratio in camera to try out different compositions and crops is very useful. Being able to focus stack in camera is less time consuming. The touchscreen that I initially hated allows me to change my focus point faster and review my images smoothly. As a hybrid shooter, I have better video quality and I can film parts of my videos on the 850. The question I get asked a lot, should I buy an 850 over the 750? Well, that really depends on your budget and whether you need that faster shooting and those additional features. The D750 is an amazing camera. The D750 is a fantastic camera, and for the same price as an 850, you can probably pick up a used body and a really, really good lens or two. My journey with the 850 so far has been quite interesting. Apart from shooting faster, my experiences with the 750 and the 850 are more similar than dissimilar. When I'm doing photography, I'm not really that focused on what camera is in my hand. I'm more concerned and preoccupied with the scene and the subject in front of me. I don't prefer one camera over the other, but I feel as though they have two different purposes for me now. The 750 is my comfort camera. It feels amazing to hold. The grip is perfect for my hands. This is my camera that I want to take out when I'm doing some leisurely photography. I want to take my time, really want to enjoy it, really want to be comfortable. And that doesn't mean that the 750 is not a professional camera. It 100% is. It excels at various types of photography. When I want to be efficient in my work, and that is something that I am valuing a lot more these days, the 850 it goes in the bag, and you may see it more than the 750 in my videos, just because filming and photographing together is incredibly time consuming, and so if I can just speed up that process, make it easier for myself in any way, then that's very, very useful and handy. The life of a hybrid photographer. I chose the life as well. Now that doesn't mean that the 750 is never going to be seen or used again. I absolutely will be. I have such a soft spot for the 750. It is the camera that we started this channel with. I have seen a lot of growth in my photography with that camera, and you know, as human beings, we're terribly sentimental about physical things sometimes, so anyway, here's some photographs, and I better go change my camera battery. Before I go, I just want to thank MPB for sponsoring today's video. Now, if you watch my channel regularly, then you'll know that the majority of my kit is used, and a lot of it also from MPB, from my camera bodies to some of my lenses to my filming kit. If you don't know who MPB are or you haven't used them before, then they are the largest global platform to go
buy, sell or trade in your used photo and video kit, and I highly recommend them, as does that sheep over there who's being very, very noisy. It's a common thing to think of used kit as slightly dodgy and, you know, you don't know what you're getting, but with MPB you do know what you're getting, as not only can you filter the condition of the item you want to buy from like new to well used, but everything has been checked and tested before being popped on the website and comes with a 6-month warranty, so peace of mind. So if you're looking to pick up some new kit, as I did during the making of this video when I smashed my filming lens, embarrassingly, I had to quickly go get a new one from MPB so that I could finish this video, or you're looking to get rid of some unwanted old kit, head on over to MPB and I'll leave the link for them in the description box down below. Now I'm going to head out. Car is over there. Other Courtney is somewhere. And yeah, I'll see you next time.